So we need to get these two pins into these holes. Yeah. Doesn't turn? Yeah, it does. Now what? Something goes in there, which we don't have. So maybe we can't do this bit yet. Because I can't adjust these. Can I? Oh, they're now stuck, right. Done the lock. That just looks as though it should turn. That should turn that way and pull these out into the middle. Almost like white runes or shapes on the outside of that wheel. It doesn't turn. Look. Right, we're missing something. Let's go back to the ship. Oh, what's this? Oh, and what's that? Cannonball. It's been 30 weeks at sea and the crew grow restless at our lack of plunder. Though I would not betray it, I share those concerns. A privateer's license is no small investment and my investors will not be happy without a return. According to the prisoners we took off of the San Esposito, we should find the Santa Helena in these waters, fresh out of New Granada. They were simple swabs, ignorant of all save the workings of the decks, but they spoke of some artifact of great value aboard. I gave them a place among my crew. Okay. Nothing else on his chest. Oh, what's this? Okay, there was hidden symbols. Look to tell you that they had to be pointing inwards. We had that one on the key. I never saw that one there. Nothing else anywhere? I mean, if you had two, that's all you would have needed. Oh. Aha! Strange cylinder. That lifts up. Nothing in there. That's like a handle though. I wonder if that goes in the middle and you can turn it. Like a key. That goes in here then. Yeah, that must go in there. No? It's the right shape. Okay. It does go in there. Right. We need to turn it this way. And then lift that up. Later. It didn't take long for us to track her down. We raced north for 2 miles on the deep sea currents to overhaul her head start. Approaching the mainland, we turned west for 2 miles to cut her off at the coast. With no sign, we headed 3 miles back south to meet her. We sighted her for sure enough, but she cut through the cape before we could intercept. Now we must wait for the tide. Nothing hidden. Nothing hidden again. Oh, right, hold on. 2 north. Northwest south. 223. Northwest south. 223. Oops. So we go there. 2, 2, 3. There we go. Even the elements that turn against us. Passage through the cape took us 4 miles west, and we soon sighted her mast 4 miles to the north of us. Seeing us in pursuit, she cut west for 2 miles into a fog bank. With heavy ballast, we should easily overhaul her if only this accursed fog should lift. We have a key. 4W, 4 north, 2 west again. 4 west, 4 north, 2 west. So we're going to go north again. No, west, sorry. 1. Click. Why is it not letting us click on there? Do it. Thought we had a little key, or did we use that already? Oh, we used that already on the reboot. 4 west, 4 north. I think we need a key. That button's locked up now. This is not letting us click on anything here. Ah, see, why is it letting us zoom in? Look, there's different shapes on here. Oh, what's that? I wish they wouldn't disappear so quick. Means a clicky game. Ah. Ah. Go on. I wanted that one to go there. That'll still work. There we go. But we don't have a key. We need to find the key then. So we need to 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and S for 2. So we need up to there. Right, we're missing the key somewhere. With heavy ballast. Let's go back to that ship model. Oh, what was this? Was that there before? A mountain, a moor, a palace, a slum. Why not the quarters of a galleon in full sail? With each dizzying step I am whisked around the globe as simply as turning a corner. Will you be following my path or forging one anew? What sights you must have witnessed, if my own experience is any guide. I'll keep leaving notes, and I urge you to do the same, that we might know if our paths have crossed. Thrilling as this is, there is something not quite right with this place, though I struggle to define what. some earthly tang of reality that is quite missing. I sometimes fancy I can smell the lime and grease paint. Lime and grease paint. Right, there's cogs in there. I want that to turn. That looks as though it's going to turn and do something. Must be something else on this ship. We still haven't done the mast. It's this mast here, the one with the funny colours on it. That ropes are coming down from that cogwheels. Where's that rope going? Door. Mast. There was something here. That slides across. Look, do you see that? That looks as though that slides across there. So this bit. Right, we're missing something here. That's obviously meant to be there now, because it won't go back. That obviously goes down. That doesn't do anything anymore. I want this sail to drop down because it's going to have writing on it. It does not turn on. Ah. Okay, why are we getting to zoom down here? Because these move. This needs to turn to a certain angle. So this needs to turn. Which will probably happen when you move that. I just don't think it's here just now. Right, we're missing something obvious. We've done the crow's nest, or maybe the foremast, and the cannons. Which one's the foremast? So I don't know anything about ships. Let me just look up what a foremast is. The mast of the ship nearest the bow. But is that the little one? Tall spar arrangement sails erected more or less vertically on the centre line of the ship. That's the mast, that's not what. One is the mainsail, two is foremast. Right, here's a big ship. See if I can get this zoomed up. But the foremast is not the little one. So that's probably the foremast. So we haven't done the crow's nest, which I would have said was usually the highest point. So that's for getting that sail down. But I don't know how to get the sail down because it's not letting me. Something goes here. I bet you get a gem and it slides across there and then everything just works. So it's not here. Let's have a look elsewhere. I've got deck. Oh, just a light. What's over here? There's another table there, look. There's stuff on it. Right, we're missing something here. Let's have a look around here. Oh, what's this? Why's that got a red pattern on it? That comes out. Can't turn it. Can't change anything here because it's all been done. Oh, okay. What's this bit? A key. Small key. And there's the last of the symbols, look. So I missed that completely. We need that key for here. Ah, we couldn't get through that land. That's why it wasn't letting us. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Push. Okay, we have a new letter, which has got a strange sheen to it. So there's writing on it. We have her now. The fog lifted shortly before noon, and there she was, 6 miles to the south. Rapidly, we closed her down, and she fled east 2 miles back towards the Cape, and then 1 mile north. 6 south, 2 east, and 1 north. And then we've got this picture here. Which... oh, that turns. Why does that turn? This is okay. Return on the ship. Oh, look. Oops, too far. There we go. Not quite sure what that did. Alright, let's unlock that land now. So we need 6 to the south. 5, 6. 2 to the east. And 1 north. Ah, and it's going to drop in. We have something. That's for the ship. That's the figurehead. Okay. Now, what about this bit? Doesn't do anything. Okay, let's go back to the ship. There she goes. We take that, we put it onto here. Now we'll get to read what's on the sail. Rose. Rose. There's the other gem. We already know where all this goes, since we've been faffing about so much. Here's the other table. Right. The Santa Helena came apart on rocks at 1800 hours. She heaved as if the bottom had been torn from her and began taking on water at a terrible rate, only there were no rocks. We approached as close as we dared to try and take on survivors, but only one swam clear of the wreckage. He is some sort of scholar. A wild-eyed wreck of a man in tattered, blood-stained rags. Clutched in his white-knuckled fist was some sort of sculpture that he babbled was of unimaginable power and worth. It seems our prize may not have gone without the Helena. I've had it moved to my quarters for safekeeping. So is this the captain's quarters? Right, nothing obvious. We have a small camera. Oh, a weight, sorry. Okay. That just engraved. Nautical measures. How heavy? Doesn't say. Oh, was there anything? No. Here's another letter. It is the natural tendency of this world to twist itself into ever more elaborated arrangements, like the spirals of a vortex, at once both the pattern and the system. It seems as though each room is itself a part of a wider apparatus. You must tune the room to find the glyph, and tune the glyph to find the door. All must be aligned, but to what purpose? Am I the explorer or the prisoner? Right. Can't do anything there. We've got something on the back of this box. They obviously open. Almost looks like that. Right, so that hinges up. It isn't working just yet. Set of scales, there appear to be markings on them. That looks almost like the shape of the weight. Okay. Well, that gonna take that small disc. That looks as though that goes in there. Okay. One, two, three, four. So that's for this one. Looks like they're different lengths, doesn't it? We didn't get a thing for doing the next bit though. It's these symbols here. Ah. So we're going to have to turn them, aren't we? Wasn't sorry, let's just zoom back in. Yeah. Right, onto the weights. What shape is that? Hexagon again. I thought that would have went there. No? Okay, so I'm wrong with that assumption. Has this got something on it? It does. Look, what's this? Ah,